Thank you so much. I'm also trying to read.
Ah,
I was very much interested. It's very well written.
too, my book.
Okay.
And I tried to, yes, to make it funny, to make it sound funny. So I think that with humor, the people are more interested and they can get into the story better with a nice energy. And yes,
Actually,
The question they asked you was, do you like Pakistan? Of course,
yes.
it's a common question. Pakistanis love to
same
ask.
question.
How did you like Pakistan when you went to Pakistan with your trips long time back?
I loved Pakistan, as a matter of fact. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. And most of all were the landscapes, of course, especially the northern areas because I'm interested in mountains. But not only that, the people, most of all, because as I said in my book, um, yes, the people are very, very welcoming and very friendly and very sociable people. Unlike in France, I find in France the people are so cold and yes, they might be arrogant, maybe especially in Paris. As you are living there, it's difficult sometimes for foreigners when they are in Paris for the first time. They might not speak the language. And yes, I think that the French people don't help spontaneously. They don't, unlike how I was helped in Pakistan most of the time with people who I just met in the street or in a tea stall or whatever, and everybody was so coming up to me and asked me if I needed any help, what they could do for me. And this is really not the case in France, so I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, I think we also have to learn from you.
You don't need to be sorry. Of course, we both have to learn many things from each other. That's the beauty of living in this global
Yes.
wit that we call world. That's the diversity of people and cultures. That's what we celebrate together. Of course, Pakistan's this culture of hospitality and welcoming and generosity, it is part of our culture. It's true. But here in France also, of course, there are different type of people, different attitudes. Of course, you are from Annecy, so I can understand why you are saying this about the people in Paris, because Paris is a cosmopolitan city with fast life. In Pakistan also, if you go to Karachi, for example, which is a very large city, maybe it has a different culture.
That's true.
From rest of Pakistan. So it's true in France also, I think.
Yeah.
But we have come across very, very nice people in France, very good friends we have made. I have been to your region, Annecy, beautiful area. So we are learning from France in terms of your tourist infrastructure, how you developed your resorts, mountain resorts, ski resorts, how you have developed your this cultural side of your tourism, which is very important for us also because Pakistan is also a very rich country in terms of history, in terms of architecture, old.
Absolutely.
So learn from France that experience, how to preserve it for our future generations. You went to Kailash, you see that that's a very unique aspect of our history, of our identity in the country. It has, of course, we are very proud of that heritage that we have. So the last time you visited Pakistan?
99. That's already a very long time ago. So this was an expedition that we did to the Gasherbrum too.
Oh, and did you go up?
Almost all the way up to the summit. We reached as far as well, I know it in meters. I'm sorry, but it was 7,800 meter high, and then so we were missing only a few hundred meters to the summit. But it was very bad weather, a lot of snow, so much snow. So we had to come back down. And I also wrote an article which was published about this expedition, and it was published in a French magazine called Alpinisme et Randonnée. So, but it was back in 2000, I think. Yes, and I've never been back ever since. And unfortunately, I'd love to go back.
So the things are very much improved in the region, in our country, especially
I've heard.
northern areas have not been that affected even during these difficult times. But now, of course, it's a very safe area, and it's now even this in this health crisis also, it is almost COVID free also. So we are now trying to revive the tourism, which of course everybody is facing this crisis
Yeah.
globally, and Pakistan too is also facing. But with a deal, for the last 2 years, we had launched a very serious effort to promote tourism in France. So we took a number of French tourist tour operators to Pakistan in 2018, and which went to all this north, Lahore, Bahawalpur, Karachi, and everywhere. And then they have now started promoting Pakistan in France for French tourists. So last year also a large number of tourists went to Pakistan. There are all of them